K-Baes, you are now tuned in to Keeping Up with K, as you already know, and today we will be doing a butterfly lock video using freetres hair and the texture water wave 22 inches and all of those products that I just showed you on the screen, but they will be down in the description box below. So we're going to get right into it. You're going to need 2 pieces of that freetres braiding hair, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to separate them into smaller pieces so that the hair gets really frizzy. This is going to be the key to getting that lock look. You don't want the hair to be defined at all. So after that, I'm going to take the crochet hook and I'm going to put it through my hair. I'm going to hook the hair on, and then I'm going to close the hook and pull it through. The crochet hook takes time to get used to. During this video, in the beginning, you'll be able to tell, like, okay, she's not really that comfortable with the crochet hook or doing these locks. But as the video goes on, you'll be able to see that I did get more comfortable, because it does just take a little bit of practice. And you're going to need to just take your time, y'all. Like, it only takes about 5 minutes per lock when you take your time. So you're just going to need to take your time and it'll work out. So you're going to have to take a longer piece of hair and a shorter piece of hair. The shorter piece of hair should be where your natural hair is. And then you're going to take that longer piece and then start wrapping it around the base of the braid. I wrapped mine too tight. This ended up being like a super high tension style for me. So it really didn't work out. But you don't want to do them too loose, because when I did the trial run, girl, they was sliding out, okay? So after you're like semi-tight around that base of that braid, you just want to start going real loose at the bottom. And once you get to your desired length, then that's when you're going to take your thumb and you're going to wrap the hair around your thumb, and it's going to make you like a knot. And then I've seen tutorials where people, you know, wrap the whole piece of hair around the lock, but I split my piece of hair into 2 or 3 pieces, and it seemed to work better for me in just holding that lock, because I didn't want the hair to untwist, and I just didn't want it to look just sloppily done, like, and not defined at the bottom. Like, I just wanted it to flow really good and look really good. So separating it like I did, that really helped with the flow of my braid, y'all. I'm so used to saying flow of my braid, flow of my lock. Y'all know how I am about flow. Like, we gotta make it flow. So it really helped with the flow of my lock and just making sure that, you know, it just looked nice and neat, but still like messy at the same time, because all of these are gonna look different and you'll find out what works best for you. So after that, I took my Got to Be glue spray, and then I just sprayed it all over the lock, and then I went ahead and with my blow dryer, and then I just blow dried it until it got hard. And then, yeah, that was basically it. You're just going to continue the same process. Y'all, so this part, please do not be alarmed at, you know, how tight it looks. Now, don't get me wrong. I did do them tight, so I was dealing with a lot of tension. But I think it's because I braided it, you know, towards the back, like pulling the edge of my hair, and just where it was placed at, that, you know, it did look a little crazy. I know y'all probably like, oh my God, look at her skin coming back. But it didn't stay like that. Like, the skin didn't stay raised like that. And then I kind of twisted it around the opposite way just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. But that's actually not where I had a lot of the tension spots. A lot of my tension spots were in the back, not the front. I didn't really have a lot of problems in the front. It was really just the back. So please don't be alarmed. I know y'all are probably like, oh, this girl is crazy. But this is why I say don't do yours, you know, too tight. Just do it, you know, in the middle. So this is what the locks are looking like. I really like how they turned out. I love how neat they looked at the root. Like, I loved how neat they looked. And then I love how it just went down to just all this distress and just curly, and they look really cute. So I took my tea tree oil and then I put the oil all over my scalp. Don't forget to oil your scalp, y'all. And then I put some Pump It Up. This is optional. You don't have to do it, but I did. And then I took my Cream of Nature and I put it all over my scalp. I really just focused on the scalp. I didn't put it on the bottom of the locks because I've noticed just from experience with this freetres braid hair that when it gets wet, it does get nappy, it does get tangly. And I really didn't want this hair to be more, you know, distressed than it already was. So I really just left it alone. And then y'all are gonna see me transform into a cute, fine baddie in just a second. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. If y'all can see, this is how they came out. I just kind of threw them to the side. So that is all that I have for you today, K-Baes, and I will see you later.